My beloved child, do you know how precious you are to me? Not in a vague, general sense, but specifically, personally. Intimately, you are not one among billions to me. You are the one I am thinking about right now. You are the one I am speaking to right now. You are the one I am holding in my heart right now. The stars, I named them all. The galaxies, I spun them into existence with a word. The mountains, I carved them. The oceans, I gathered them. But you I formed with my own hands. You I breathed into with my own breath. You I knitted together in the secret place. You are not a project. You are not a task. You are not a number. You are my child, my beloved, my delight. When I look at you, I do not see your failures. I see my son. I see my daughter. I see the one for whom I would do anything. The one for whom I have already done everything. You are not a disappointment to me. You are not a burden to me. You are not a regret to me. You are the joy set before me. You are the reason I endured the cross. You are the reward of my suffering. Do not ever doubt your worth to me. You are worth everything, because I paid everything for you. I know you have been living with a sense of spiritual dryness. Your prayers feel like they bounce off the ceiling. Your worship feels empty. Your Bible reading feels like a duty, not a delight. You remember a time when your heart burned within you, when you felt my presence like fire, when my word was sweet on your tongue. But that time feels distant now, like a memory from another life. And you have been trying to get back there. You have been trying to manufacture the feelings. You have been trying to recreate the experiences. You have been striving to feel close to me again. But the striving has only made things worse, because you are trying to do in your own strength what can only be done by my spirit. The dryness is not a punishment. The dryness is not a sign that I have left you. The dryness is a season of winter. And winter is not the absence of life. Winter is the dormancy of life. The roots are growing deeper even when the branches look dead. The seed is cracking open even when the soil looks barren. The wine is aging even when the bottle looks still. Do not despise the dry season. Do not run from it. Do not try to force your way out of it. Rest in it. Trust me in it. I am doing something beneath the surface. And when the spring comes, you will burst forth with a life you did not have before. The dryness is not your enemy. The dryness is your teacher. There is a lie that has been whispering to you in the quiet moments. It tells you that you are too damaged to be healed, that the wounds are too deep, that the scars are too many, that the broken pieces are too shattered to be put back together. This lie has made you afraid to hope for healing. It has made you settle for survival instead of wholeness. It has made you believe that this is just how life is now. But I am the God of the impossible. I am the God who speaks to dead bones and they live. I am the God who touches blind eyes and they see. I am the God who reaches into the grave and calls forth life. There is no damage too deep for me. There is no wound too wide for me. There is no brokenness beyond my ability to heal. I do not just bandage wounds, I heal them. I do not just manage brokenness, I restore it. I do not just cope with shattered pieces. I create something more beautiful than before. The Japanese have a word for it, kintsugi. The art of repairing broken pottery with gold. The cracks are not hidden, the cracks are highlighted. The brokenness becomes part of the beauty. That is what I do with you. I do not hide your scars, I make them beautiful. I do not erase your past, I redeem it. Your brokenness is not the end of your story. Your brokenness is the raw material for your beauty. Trust me with the pieces. I know what to do with them. I want to speak to the fear that has been paralyzing you. Fear of the future, fear of the unknown, fear of making the wrong decision, fear of missing my will, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of loss, fear of pain, fear of fear itself. This fear has become a cage. It has kept you from moving forward. It has kept you from taking risks. It has kept you from stepping into the life I have called you to live. You have been waiting for the fear to go away before you act. But the fear will not go away on its own. Fear is not defeated by waiting. Fear is defeated by faith, and faith is not the absence of fear. Faith is action in the presence of fear. Faith is stepping out when your legs are shaking. Faith is speaking when your voice is trembling. Faith is moving forward when you cannot see the path. You do not need to wait until you are not afraid. You need to act while you are afraid. And as you act, the fear will diminish. Not because the circumstances change. Because you will see that I am with you. You will see that I am faithful. you will see that the worst-case scenario did not happen, and even if it did, I was there, and I carried you. So do not wait for the fear to leave. Act, step, move. I am with you, I am for you, I will not let you fall. You have been carrying a burden of regret. Regret over decisions you made, words you spoke, opportunities you missed, relationships you damaged, time you wasted. This regret has become a weight on your back, slowing you down, bending you over, stealing your joy. You have been living in the past, replaying the moments, imagining what you could have done differently. But the past is gone. It cannot be changed. It cannot be relived. It cannot be undone. And your regret is not helping anyone. It is not helping you. It is not helping the people you hurt. It is not helping the situations you damaged. Your regret is just a prison, and I am holding the key. I am offering you release. Not release from responsibility, release from shame, release from condemnation, release from the endless loop of what if and if only. I have forgiven you. I have washed you. I have cleansed you. I have removed your sins as far as the east is from the west. Why are you still carrying what I have already removed? Why are you still wearing the chains I have already broken? Why are you still living in the prison cell when the door has been open for years? Walk out. Leave the regret behind. It does not belong to you anymore. It belongs to me, and I have destroyed it. I know there is a dream inside you that you have given up on, a dream that died, a dream that was buried under the weight of disappointment and fear and practicality. You told yourself it was foolish. You told yourself it was unrealistic. You told yourself it was too late. You told yourself you were not talented enough, not young enough, not connected enough, not brave enough. So you buried the dream. You put it in the ground. You marked the grave, and you walked away. But I am the God of resurrection. I raise the dead. I bring dry bones to life. I open tombs. That dream is not dead. It is sleeping. It is waiting. It is underground, sending roots deep into the soil of your character, preparing to burst forth in a season you cannot predict. Do not dig up the grave to see if the dream is still there. Do not poke at the coffin to see if there is any life. Trust me with the dream. I am the gardener. I know when to water and when to wait. I know when to prune and when to let grow. I know when the time is right for the dream to rise. Your job is not to make the dream happen. Your job is to stay connected to me. I am the vine. You are the branches. Stay connected. Let me produce the fruit. The dream will come, not in your timing, in mine, and my timing is perfect. I want to tell you about the power of your presence. You think you have nothing to offer. You think you are insignificant. You think your contribution doesn't matter, but your presence changes the atmosphere. When you walk into a room, you carry me with you. You carry my peace. You carry my love. You carry my hope. And that changes everything. You do not need to speak eloquent words. You do not need to perform impressive acts. You do not need to have all the answers. You just need to be present. Fully present, openly present, lovingly present. Your presence is a gift to your family, to your friends, to your coworkers, to the stranger on the street. You never know who needs to see me today. You never know who is one encounter away from hope. You never know whose life will be changed by your simple act of showing up. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. Do not hide yourself away. Do not shrink back. You are my ambassador. You carry my presence. And my presence changes everything. You have been asking me to show you your purpose. You want a clear, detailed plan. You want a roadmap with mile markers and deadlines. You want to know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. But I am not giving you a roadmap. I am giving you a relationship. The roadmap would tell you where to go. The relationship teaches you how to walk. The roadmap would give you a destination. The relationship gives me to you, and I am the destination. Your purpose is not a task to complete. Your purpose is a person to know. When you know me, you will do what I do. When you love me, you will love what I love. When you walk with me, you will go where I go. The specifics of your calling will emerge from the intimacy of our connection. Do not focus on the doing. Focus on the being. Be with me. Be in me. Be like me. The doing will take care of itself. The purpose will reveal itself. The path will make itself known. Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Not some of them, not most of them, all of them. Seek me, find me, know me. The rest will follow. There is a shaking happening in your world right now. Things that seemed stable are wobbling. Structures that seemed permanent are crumbling. Relationships that seemed secure are straining. Systems that seemed reliable are failing. The shaking is not random, the shaking is intentional. I am shaking everything that can be shaken so that only what cannot be shaken remains. What cannot be shaken? My love, my presence, my promises, my kingdom. These are eternal. These are unshakable. Everything else is temporary. Everything else is passing away. So do not cling to the things that are being shaken. Do not build your house on sand. Build your life on me. Build your identity on my love. Build your security on my promises. Build your hope on my resurrection. When the shaking is over, you will still be standing. Not because you are strong, because I am holding you up. Not because you have figured everything out, because I am your foundation. The storms will come. The winds will blow. The floods will rise. But you will not fall, because you are built on me, and I do not shake. My beloved child, I am not finished with you. I know you feel like you have been on the shelf for too long. I know you feel like your best years are behind you. I know you feel like you have missed your chance. But I am the God of second chances, third chances, fourth chances. I am the God of the comeback. I am the God of the late bloomer. I am the God of the 11th hour. I am not done with you. Your age does not disqualify you. Your past does not disqualify you. Your failures do not disqualify you. Your current struggles do not disqualify you. I am not looking for qualified people. I am looking for available people. Are you available? Are you willing? Are you surrendered? Then I can use you, not in spite of your weaknesses, through your weaknesses. Your weaknesses are not obstacles to my power. Your weaknesses are the stage on which my power performs. So stop counting yourself out. I have not counted you out. I am counting you in. There is a peace that I am offering you, not the peace of escape, not the peace of denial, not the peace of pretending everything is fine. The peace that passes understanding, the peace that remains in the storm, the peace that holds you together when everything is falling apart. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is dependent on your focus. As long as you are looking at the waves, you will sink. As long as you are looking at the storm, you will fear. As long as you are looking at the enemy, you will tremble. But when you look at me, you will have peace. Not because the waves stop, because I am greater than the waves. Not because the storm ends, because I am the master of the storm. Not because the enemy flees, because I have already defeated the enemy. Keep your eyes on me, not on your problems, not on your fears, not on your doubts, not on your past, not on your future, on me. And my peace will guard your heart and mind. Not some of your heart and mind, all of your heart and mind. This peace is yours for the taking. Reach out and take it. It is right here, in my presence, in my words, in my love. Take it. It is yours. So hold on, beloved child. Hold on. The night is almost over. The morning is coming. The sun is rising on the horizon of your life. I see it. And soon you will see it too. And when you do, you will realize that you were never alone in the darkness. I was there. You will realize that the tears you cried were never wasted. I collected them. You will realize that the prayers you thought were unanswered were actually being answered in ways you could never have predicted. You will realize that the waiting was not punishment, it was preparation. You will realize that the broken road was leading you to exactly the place you needed to be. And you will fall to your knees in worship, not because of what you have accomplished, but because of who I am. And you will say, surely the Lord was in this place and I did not know it. And I will smile. And I will say, welcome home, beloved. Welcome home. Go now and live like the beloved child you are. Not like an orphan fighting for scraps. Not like a slave cowering in fear. Not like a stranger wandering without purpose. Live like a son. Live like a daughter. Live like the heir to a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Live in my love. Live in my peace. Live in my joy. Live in my freedom. And let your life be a light that draws others out of their darkness and into my arms. This is your calling. This is your destiny. This is your life. Live it fully, freely, fearlessly, for I am with you always, to the end of the age and beyond. Amen, my beloved child. I have been watching you, not from a distance, not through a foggy window, not with distracted attention. I have been watching you with the focused, undivided gaze of a father who has no other children. I know that sounds impossible. How can I watch you with undivided attention when I have billions of children? Because I am not bound by the limits of human attention. My attention does not get divided. It multiplies. When I look at you as if you are the only one in the universe. Because in that moment you are. I am not a God who multitasks. I am a God who is fully present to each of my children all the time simultaneously. So when I say I have been watching you, I mean I have been watching you. Every tear, every sigh, every hidden struggle, every unspoken prayer, every time you reached out for me and felt nothing, every time you called my name and heard only silence, every time you fell and got back up, every time you stayed down because you didn't have the strength to rise, I saw it all. I saw you, and I never stopped loving you, not for a single second. I know you have been struggling with hope, not the absence of hope, but the exhaustion of hope. You have hoped for so long, you have believed for so long, you have waited for so long, and the hopping has worn you out. It has taken a toll on your heart. You have wondered if it is even safe to hope anymore. Because every time you hope, you risk disappointment. Every time you believe, you risk being let down. Every time you trust, you risk being betrayed. And you have been disappointed, let down, betrayed. So you have learned to hope less, to expect less, to want less, because wanting less means hurting less, or so you have told yourself. But I am here to tell you that hope is not your enemy. Disappointment is not the end of hope. Disappointment is the refiner of hope. Real hope is not the hope that everything will go the way you want. Real hope is the hope that I am good no matter how things go. Real hope is the hope that I am with you no matter what happens. Real hope is the hope that the story is not over no matter how dark the chapter. Real hope is not dependent on your circumstances. Real hope is dependent on me. And I do not change, I do not fail, I do not disappoint. So hope again. Not in your circumstances, hope in me. I am worthy of your hope, I will not let you down. There is a question that has been burning in your heart. You have not spoken it out loud because you are afraid of the answer. But I know the question. I have always known the question. The question is this: am I still useful to you? You have made mistakes. You have failed. You have wandered. You have wasted years. And you wonder if you have missed your chance. You wonder if I have replaced you with someone more faithful. You wonder if your best days are behind you. You wonder if you are now just a spectator in the kingdom, watching others do what you were meant to do. Let me answer you clearly once and for all. You are still useful to me. You have always been useful to me. Your mistakes did not disqualify you. Your failures did not remove you from my plans. Your wandering did not erase your calling. I am not a God who gives up on his tools. I am a God who restores, repairs, and redeems. The broken tool is not thrown away. The broken tool is brought to the workbench. And I am the craftsman. I can fix what is broken. I can sharpen what is dull. I can clean what is rusted. I can use what the world has discarded. You are not too old. You are not too broken. You are not too stained. You are not too late. You are exactly where I need you to be. And I am about to use you in ways you cannot imagine. Not because you are qualified, because I am qualified. Not because you are strong, because I am strong. Not because you are worthy, because I am worthy. And I choose to work through you. So stop asking if you are still useful. Start asking me how I want to use you today. I want to speak to the grief you have been carrying. Grief over losses that no one else knows about. Grief over dreams that died. Grief over relationships that ended. Grief over versions of yourself that no longer exist. Grief over the life you thought you would have but don't. This grief is real. It is heavy. And you have been trying to carry it alone. You have been told to just get over it, to move on, to look on the bright side. But grief does not work that way. Grief must be walked through, not bypassed. And I want you to know that I am walking with you. I am not rushing you. I am not shamming you. I am not telling you to cheer up. I am sitting with you in your grief. I am weeping with you. I am holding you. And I am promising you that grief is not the end. Grief is a passage, a tunnel, and tunnels have exits. You cannot see the exit yet. The darkness is too thick, but the exit is there. And I am leading you toward it, not around it, through it. And on the other side of this grief there is joy. Not the shallow joy of forgetting, the deep joy of healing, the joy that comes from knowing that I have redeemed what was lost, the joy that comes from seeing beauty rise from ashes, the joy that comes from being held by me in the darkest night. Do not run from your grief. Walk through it with me. I will not leave you in the tunnel. I will bring you out. You have been trying to earn my love. I know you don't say it that way. You say it in more spiritual language. You talk about being faithful, about obeying, about serving, about sacrificing. And all of those things are good, but underneath them there is a drivenness, a need to prove yourself, a fear that if you stop performing, I will stop loving you. You have been running on a treadmill of performance, trying to generate enough good works to deserve my affection, and you are exhausted. The treadmill never stops. The standard never lowers. The demand never ends, because you are trying to do something that cannot be done. You cannot earn my love. My love is not a wage, it is a gift. You cannot deserve my love. My love is not a reward, it is a grace. You cannot work for my love. My love is not a promotion, it is a birthright. You are my child, not because you have earned it, because I have chosen it. I loved you before you did anything good. I loved you when you were doing everything wrong. I loved you when you were ignoring me, running from me, doubting me, denying me. My love is not based on your performance. My love is based on my character. So get off the treadmill, stop performing, stop proving, stop earning, rest in my love, receive my love. Let my love be enough, because it is. It has always been. It will always be. I know there are words that have been spoken over you that have shaped you. Words of rejection, words of criticism, words of dismissal, words of disappointment, words from parents, teachers, peers, leaders, lovers. These words have become like tattoos on your soul. You cannot wash them off. You cannot scrub them away. They are part of your internal landscape, and they have told you who you are. But those words are not the final word. I have the final word, and my word over you is different. My word over you is beloved. My word over you is chosen. My word over you is enough. My word over you is valuable. My word over you is strong. My word over you is beautiful. My word over you is mine. I'm not asking you to pretend that the other words don't exist. They do exist. They have done damage, but I am asking you to let my word be louder. I am asking you to let my word be truer. I am asking you to let my word shape you more than their words. Because my word is the word that created the universe. My word is the word that spoke light into darkness. My word is the word that raised the dead. My word is the word that calmed the sea. My word is the word that will never pass away. Their words will fade. My words are eternal. So listen to me. Listen to me until my voice becomes the loudest voice in your life. Until my words become the tattoos on your soul. Until you believe what I say about you more than you believe what anyone else has ever said. You are mine, and I am yours, and that is everything. There is a battle happening in the unseen realm right now. A battle for your mind, a battle for your heart, a battle for your destiny. The enemy is not fighting fair. He is using every weapon in his arsenal: fear, doubt, shame, condemnation, distraction, discouragement, confusion. He is throwing everything he has at you because he knows what is coming. He knows that you are on the verge of breakthrough. He knows that you are about to step into something significant. He knows that your chains are about to shatter. And he is desperate to stop you. So he is attacking, not because you are weak, because you are dangerous to his kingdom. You are a threat. And he is trying to take you out before you fully step into your calling. Do not be afraid of his attacks. Do not be surprised by them. Do not be discouraged by them. His attacks are evidence that you are a threat. If you were not a threat, he would not waste his time. So stand firm, put on my armor, take up my sword, and fight, not in your own strength, in mine. Not with your own weapons. With mine. The battle is mine, and I have already won. So do not retreat, do not give up, do not surrender. The victory is closer than you think. Hold the line, push forward. The enemy is already defeated. You are just walking through the aftermath. I want to tell you about the community I am building around you. You have felt alone. You have felt like no one understands. You have felt like you are walking this path by yourself. But I have been bringing people into your life. People who will see you. People who will know you. People who will love you. People who will walk with you. You may not have recognized them yet. You may have been too guarded to let them in. You may have been too afraid to trust. But they are there. And more are coming. I am not calling you to isolation. I am calling you to connection. I am not calling you to independence. I am calling you to interdependence. You need others and others need you. The body of Christ is not a collection of solo artists. It is a symphony. Every instrument has a part. Every part matters. and your part is essential, so open your heart to the people I am sending. Let them in. Risk being known, risk being loved, risk being hurt. The risk is worth it. Because you were not meant to walk alone. You were meant to walk together, and together you will go further than you could ever go alone. My beloved child, I am not finished with you. I know you feel like you have been on the shelf for too long. I know you feel like your best years are behind you. I know you feel like you have missed your chance. But I am the God of second chances, third chances, fourth chances. I am the God of the comeback. I am the God of the late bloomer. I am the God of the 11th hour. I am not done with you. Your age does not disqualify you. Your past does not disqualify you. Your failures do not disqualify you. Your current struggles do not disqualify you. I am not looking for qualified people. I am looking for available people. Are you available? Are you willing? Are you surrendered? Then I can use you, not in spite of your weaknesses, through your weaknesses. Your weaknesses are not obstacles to my power. Your weaknesses are the stage on which my power performs. So stop counting yourself out. I have not counted you out. I am counting you in. There is a peace that I am offering you, not the peace of escape, not the peace of denial, not the peace of pretending everything is fine, the peace that passes understanding, the peace that remains in the storm, the peace that holds you together when everything is falling apart. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is dependent on your focus. As long as you are looking at the waves, you will sink. As long as you are looking at the storm, you will fear. As long as you are looking at the enemy, you will tremble. But when you look at me, you will have peace. Not because the waves stop, because I am greater than the waves. Not because the storm ends, because I am the master of the storm. Not because the enemy flees, because I have already defeated the enemy. Keep your eyes on me, not on your problems, not on your fears, not on your doubts, not on your past, not on your future, on me. And my peace will guard your heart and mind. Not some of your heart and mind, all of your heart and mind. This peace is yours for the taking. Reach out and take it. It is right here, in my presence, in my words, in my love. Take it. It is yours. So hold on, beloved child. Hold on. The night is almost over. The morning is coming. The sun is rising on the horizon of your life. I see it. And soon you will see it too. And when you do, you will realize that you were never alone in the darkness. I was there. You will realize that the tears you cried were never wasted. I collected them. You will realize that the prayers you thought were unanswered were actually being answered in ways you could never have predicted. You will realize that the waiting was not punishment. It was preparation. You will realize that the broken road was leading you to exactly the place you needed to be. And you will fall to your knees in worship. Not because of what you have accomplished, but because of who I am. And you will say, surely the Lord was in this place and I did not know it. And I will smile. And I will say, welcome home, beloved, welcome home. Now and live like the beloved child you are, not like an orphan fighting for scraps, not like a slave cowering in fear, not like a stranger wandering without purpose. Live like a son, live like a daughter, live like the heir to a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Live in my love, live in my peace. Live in my joy, live in my freedom, and let your life be a light that draws others out of their darkness and into my arms. This is your calling, this is your destiny, this is your life. Live it fully, freely, fearlessly. For I am with you, always to the end of the age, and beyond. Amen.